welcome to Wizard Gaming. So, funny story. I recorded this whole thing over an hour of footage of gameplay and other, well, not other such nuts and what's because it's literally just that. And I didn't realize until after I was done and was trying to compile all the footage and stuff that, I don't know what happened, but it didn't pick up my mic. Like, OBS just didn't get it. Something changed when I updated my computer, I guess. Yeah, so now I have to sit through what is approximately 40... I want to say that that's like 47 minutes of video, just like dubbing over it. So that's fun. Is this thing that I can do in the sound recorder where I can like mark things? I don't know what that does. Okay, home letter. So did the groundhog see its shadow today or not? I saw your father's shadow. It seems to grow wider every year. That's really mean. From Scoot. Your letters are always so mediocre. Do you like punk rock? I love it. It's totally impressive to rock to. Drop in. We'll hang out. I at the time had forgotten that I sent him a letter yesterday about how he's the next victim of having a thing put on his outside his house. A letter from the HRA. A letter from Nook. I then proceeded to spend about 5 minutes trying to figure out how to pronounce that word. It's Bromelius. Oh shit, I don't remember. Bromeliaceae or something like that? Yeah, it's the plural of bromeliad, so I don't know why the game uses that term instead of just bromeliad. Also pineapple is a bromeliad, which I didn't know. So yeah, I cut out those parts. Message of the week? I'll do it someday, but someday is not a day of the week. And then I think I was showing off my Jacob's ladder, because I'm really jazzed about it. The problem with, like, watching this back and dubbing it over is that, like, I was talking about things that happened during my day, but now I don't remember what they were. Okay, I remember here I thought it was really silly that he said that he used an umbrella in the snow, because who does that? Not me, that's for sure. Today was my first day back at work. It went fine. Apparently people were very stupid, but I didn't spend a lot of time talking to them, so that's nice. We had this guy from another store come in to, like, pick stuff up. And he was just, like, he just kept fucking yapping. He was, like, sitting, hanging out at the front, being, like, talking directly to me because I was there, and he's like, I bet y'all wish it would snow again, or something like that. Or do y'all wish it would snow some more, or something equally stupid? I'm like, I guess that was a joke and I was supposed to find it funny. I didn't, so I was just like, not particularly, and then he left me alone. You'll note that the star shirt that I picked up is the same one that's my background. In the game. Like on my inventory, yeah. I did this a couple weeks ago in one of my other videos when I got my 5 subscribers. Mom, look, I'm internet famous. I gave a shout out to a user, Elena, username Chimipex, Chimipecs. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong and how to pronounce it. She has been watching my videos, like all of them every day as they come out or something like that since I started, or since she found my channel or something like that. Why did I open that letter again? I don't remember. Yeah, so, like, she posted a comment on my most recent video, and it was really sweet, and I just wanted to, like, give her a shout-out again. Hi, Elena, when you're watching this, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Which led me into talking about how, like, my previous video got a lot more views. I mean, 34 isn't a lot, but, you know. Then yesterday's video got a lot more views than yesterday's video. Maybe it's, like, yesterday got 34 and yesterday got 3. I believe the proper term for that is yesterday. E-R-E-Y-E-S-T-E-R-D-A-Y. Like the day after tomorrow is overmorrow. I think it's nice that we have terms like that, but I wish we used them more in casual speech. I was thinking that it was because, like, maybe some of the titles are more interesting. Or the title is more interesting to some people. Also worth noting is that yesterday's video got 1 like, and yesterday's got 3? No, 6. I think. Yeah. So I was thinking that, like, maybe it's because the titles are more interesting. Because, like, I guess settling back... Oh, right. Here at this point, my mom texted me about how she had popcorn that I could go eat, so I went to get it. I no longer have popcorn, so you have to hear none of me eating popcorn. Yeah. I just yawned. So, yeah, I was thinking that, like, maybe it was because the title was more interesting, because I guess settling back in isn't as interesting as desperate posting, because people might be thinking, wow, they're desperate posting. What are they desperately posting about? Shit, now I'm scared that that video doesn't have any audio on it. Okay, it does have audio. Okay. Yeah, I think that people were curious about what I'm desperate posting about, and, I want a girlfriend. Someone please date me. I'm not super picky. It's not hard to be taller than me, because I'm only 5'2". It's not hard to be taller than me. I'm relatively short. Very funny. That's why I have 24 subscribers, because I'm funny. I think, at least. I can crochet, and I'm pretty good at it. With, like, wait, if... I will make you small crochet things, but if you want a big crochet thing, like a blanket or an article of clothing, you have to marry me first. I'm not sorry. I don't remember why I paused here or what I was talking about. God, how am I only 9 minutes in? Yeah, oh, what other redeeming factors do I have? I can make a really good egg sandwich. I can make some really good scrambled eggs. I can make a good omelet. I don't know why all my cooking involves eggs. I have a pretty nice looking face. just, like, I'm not super picky. I want a girl or lady or non-binary person, I guess, who is nice and shows interest in what I like and what I do and stuff like that, and wants to kiss me. So, yeah. Ladies, if you're out there, my comment section is always open. Another thing that I remember talking about was early childhood memories, like first memories and what they have to do. This means literally nothing, but I just had this weird thought process the other day where, like, so about how, like, maybe childhood memories, early childhood memories, earliest memories could have something to do, not necessarily have something to do, but could, I'm not particularly articulate at the moment, about, like, how earliest childhood memories, like, this is actually the part in the video where I was talking about it, because I was trying to put my words together, and I wasn't pressing the A button because I was trying to put words together. At least I think. Trying to talk about this shit is so hard when I'm not, like, actively doing something. See, I was, like, thinking about early childhood memories, or first memories, and how they could correlate to what you are now, because my very first childhood memory, as far as I'm aware, my parents and I lived at my grandmother's house, so it was me, my grandmother, my parents, and my uncles, and we had a family dog. Her name was Maggie, and she was a lab mix. She was a very good girl, as far as I'm aware. I don't remember her very well. And I guess it had been raining, and the backyard was particularly slippery, and she was trying to chase after something, and she slipped and broke her spine. And I remember not understanding what was happening, why Maggie couldn't make it up the stairs to the deck, and why my uncle had to carry her up. Because when you're that young, you don't... I don't know. I was maybe 2, almost 3 at the time. Yeah, I was 2 or 3. Because at that age, you don't really understand what's happening in situations like that. And don't get me wrong, I have known about death my whole life. Because I wasn't raised religious. And I am missing one grandparent on each side of my family. So there was no real way around that. And my grandmother's house was the house that my mom grew up in. So the specter of my grandfather was still there. Like, that brings me to another thought about how, like, I feel like I see some people talking about how, like, they didn't see... No, como se dice? This sounds terrible, but they didn't quite see their mom as her own person until they were older or something like that. And that's just not something that I ever thought of her as, because yes, she was my mom, but she was and still is somebody else before she became my mom. And I think it's because I spent a chunk of my formative years in the house that she grew up in. I don't know, just some thoughts. But anyway, I feel like that early memory ties in to, I was trying to catch that fish that Dora was looking at, but I accidentally talked to her, and then when I was done, the fish was gone. I was a bit disgruntled by that. I think that the not understanding and the concept of death associated with that, I can tie to my immense curiosity for the world around me and my interest in morbid things. I just think that I can tie those things together. It doesn't actually mean anything, but if you're interested to share, I would love to read about it if you left a comment about your earliest or some of your earliest childhood memories. Yes, I think that's very interesting. Minimal amount of knuckle cracking. Ah, my screen fell asleep. Stop that. I'm now almost 16 minutes in. I just stabbed my finger on something. Ow. I was also talking about how I had another idea for a video to make. Playing random ass flash games in which I play random ass flash games on Flashpoint. Shit, I might play a random ass flash game right now. Many of which don't work like they're supposed to. There are so many platforms on Flashpoint. One called Hot Sauce. There are exactly 6 games associated with hot sauce. Oh. Back to the subject of work. I did meet 3 new people who I'm going to be working with today. The new manager, he seems fine so far. I am told that he is just as uncommunicative as my previous manager, which is really, really annoying. But one supposes that they will live. A new girl who I saw a couple weeks ago when she came in for her interview, and I made her drink, and she said that she liked it when I asked her. And another transfer from another store. Oh. Yeah, I'm running out of things to say. Okay, yeah, I am out of things to say, so I'm just gonna, like, stop the audio recording here, and then I will pick back up later, closer to when the video ends, so I will see you in a bit. And by a bit, I mean like 20 minutes. So, yeah, see you then. Okay, so you're gonna hear me again in a couple minutes. Um, acting like I am not talking now. That's because I didn't realize that I wanted to explain what was happening here, because you're going to be seeing this and being like, why are they running around in circles in front of the quilt? That's because I was talking about how I asked my mom about making this quilt in real life for me. So, yeah, I just wanted to explain that because it looked really weird. Thanks. Okay, I am now back. Hi again. Sorry if I spooked you. So I think here I was talking about how, like, the word monger doesn't mean what I thought it did. I thought it meant someone who, I don't know, desired, longed for, but not in like a pining or yearning sense, in a I fucking love cheese sense. But, like, as it turns out, a monger is like a person who is in the trade of, or involved in selling. So I'd have to figure out another word to replace the monger and dirt monger. And here we have a cut because I was designing this sign for outside Scoot's house, and I could not figure out what I wanted it to say, and it took me over 15 minutes to put it together, and it was really fucking boring, so I just cut out a good chunk of it. Yeah. Because I couldn't fit the word mediocrity on there. So yeah, if I didn't cut anything out, this video would have been about 1 hour and 6 minutes long. But instead, it is only about an hour, and I don't actually know approximately how long is this. About 48 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so I cut off about an hour. Not an hour, Jesus. About 18 minutes. No, is that right? That's not right. Yes, it is. No, what? Okay, we'll just say it's 18 minutes. Yeah, that's 18. No, yes, yes, it's 18 minutes. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay, yeah, that is 18 minutes, and if it's not 18 minutes, don't tell me in the comments, I don't want to hear it. And then I had to wrap stuff up really quickly because there's a bunch of fucking snow outside, and my mom and I have been slowly chipping away at, like, getting the shit in front of the driveway, and we'd agreed to start doing it again at 4, and it was almost 4, so I was trying to get through the end of the day. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Wind and sails, dry socks, etc., etc. Thank you for hanging out. I hope to see you again tomorrow. If not, thank you for coming along for the ride today. Another shout out to Elena. Thank you for hanging out. Somebody please date me. I'm desperate. Bye.